Okay, sometimes when we do all this calculation, we need to round the result to the least number of significant figures, and we call it rounding a number. So let's see, in this part, let's see what are the rules for rounding. We have 4 rules. Let's start with the first one. Rule 1. When the leftmost digit to be dropped is less than 5, that digit and any other digits that follow are dropped. Then the last digit in the rounded number remains unchanged. For example, if we have this number here, 8.7645, we need to round it to 3 significant figures. So we need to keep this one, keep the first 3 numbers. So as you see, this number, we have 4 here, and 4 is less than 5. Okay, so we need to drop these 2 numbers, and these 3 digits remain unchanged. So as you see here, the rounded number is going to be 8.76. Rule number 2. When the leftmost digit to be dropped is greater than 5, that digit and any digits that follow are dropped, and the last digit in the rounded number is increased by 1. So as you see here, the number is 8.7676, and we need to round it to 3 significant figures. So we have these 3 numbers, and as you see here, the digit right after these 3 significant figures is 7, and 7 is greater than 5. So we need to drop these 2 digits, and we increase this digit by 1. So the rounded number is going to be 8.77. Rule number 3. So far we saw if the number is less than 5 and greater than 5, what is going to happen. Now this rule number 3 and 4 belongs to the condition that we have that number to be equal to 5. So when the leftmost digit to be dropped is 5 followed by a non-zero number, that digit and any digits that follow are dropped, and the last digit in the rounded number is increased by 1. So as you see here, round 8.7519, we need to round it to 2 significant figures. So as you see here, we have 8.7519. So we need to remove all these 3 numbers, and as you see here, this number is 5. So the number after that is non-zero. So we just remove these 3 numbers, and we add this number by 1. So the rounded number is going to be 8.8 because we need to round it to 2 significant figures. Rule number 4. If the digit to the right of the last significant figure is equal to 5, and 5 is not followed by a non-zero digit, look at the last significant figure. If it's an odd number, increase it by 1. If it's even number, do not round up. Let's see what are the examples. So this number, we have 92.350. We need to round it to 3 significant figures. So we have 92.3. We need to keep this 3. We have 5 and is followed by 0. So let's see what are the last significant figure. The last significant figure is 3, and it's an odd number. So we need to increase it by 1. So we drop these 2 numbers and we increase this one by 1. So the rounded number becomes 92.4. Next example, if we have a 92.25, if we want to round it to 3 significant figures, we have 92.2, we keep this, and here we have 5. So it means that there is 0 here. So since the last significant figure is 2 and it's an even number, we just need to remove this number and keep the rest. So we have the rounded number 92.2. So these are the rules for rounding.